you better wait here. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Even 10 minutes is a long time to be away from you.
You better wait here. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Even 10 minutes is a long time to be away from you.
Coach and Uncut podcast. We back at it. Thursday show, 3-man crew, 3-man weave. DJ Nova Fresh.
What it do?
My God, man. Louisiana's finest, man. You already know what time it is. Flu game for my dog. He under the weather a little bit. Trey Pound of moisturizer, keeping the streets wet.
Oh yeah, one splash at a time.
Walk slowly across that floor when the floor's wet, man. You just can't be, scurrying across. You slip and bust your ass. You feel me? Treyway ain't got no workers' comp.
None whatsoever. You gotta get it how you live. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps, ain't that right?
Put yourself up by the straps.
Every time, bootstrap.
Hey, man, Thursday show, we're going to keep it short and quick, man, but we got to tap in with the streets, man. Let's get into it. Peace, love, and blessings. That's all I'm after. Beautiful woman, good cushion, a whole lot of laughter. Designer linen to stay dapper, then cap it off with a fly-ass caption to go with these moments we captured. It's your boy Silk, and I'm kicking it with my brethren, fellas.
What it do? It's your boy DJ Overfresh, and I think some of my people done gave me some sickness.
Shout out to the vid. Juice man, yeah, that's me. It's your boy Trey Pound, the moisturizer, president of Wet Lives Matter, because if it ain't wet, then it don't matter. Splash.
Hey, man, we back at it. 3-man crew, 3-man weave. We appreciate everybody that's hanging out with us. Let me get the ticker rolling. We need all the likes, all the comments. We own and popping on YouTube. Subscribers is growing. The analytics is growing. We appreciate everybody that's hanging out with us each and every show. Tell your coworkers, tell your friends, tell your family. Just check out this new podcast. It's a little different. Some people I know, they be kicking some shit a little bit. Advertise us a little bit. What's up, man?
What's up? Show some love.
It don't cost nothing.
Hey, man. Long little juice man, bro. I'm under the weather and the juice man gone, bro. That was some sad news this morning. Man, I just laid curled up, just contemplating life, bro. We done lost one of the greats, man.
OJ, we're going to talk about the juice is loose in the minute and the white Bronco shenanigans, man. Rest in peace to OJ. But let's talk about your flu, man. Well, I know you got to be nervous to cough in these streets these days, bro. COVID's still out there. You sure you ain't got the Rona, or you sure it's a flu?
He got
It's
that
like
shit.
it's the flu. It ain't the Rona, man. It's the flu, bro. Because with the Rona, I don't smell nothing on that Rona. You hear me?
Bitch, that
So
bitch on the advance by now, boy.
Yeah,
what you
it's more
talking about?
strains now.
Nah, this. I'm probably not even the flu. I think more like the respiratory infection. To be honest with you, because of the change of weather, man. It's been going from hot to cold to hot to cold, and then the pollen kicking up. You know what I'm saying? It's just, hey, man. I'm breathing in everything. My nose
You
ain't big
using
for
all the
nothing.
excuses. But usually
Yeah.
like people have one picked out what caused them to get sick, but you got the whole
Oh yeah.
menu. I
He
like it.
he he the cat at work that try to act like he got a tough immune system, but you can just tell his shit weak as fuck. And be like, nah, bro, you sick, man. Stay your ass home.
Now I got a
Allergies
cold.
acting up.
It gotta be bad for me to get sick, you hear me? But something got me. It's all good though. I'll be bounced back like a throwback. Mitchell and Ness. You know what I'm talking
I
about?
see you still in uniform. You got to work. Y'all don't call off like civilians when y'all get sick and shit. How that work?
Huh?
Y'all don't call off work sick like civilians, or y'all still got to show up to work? Like how that work out for
Man,
y'all guys?
shit don't stop, bro. The
What?
world don't
Yeah,
stop.
He
so y'all
telework.
go to war, huh?
Man, look, you could be a quadriplegic. You gonna still show up.
He got it. He teleworking. He virtual. He got his uniform. He just got the top on. He probably sitting down in his boxes.
On the real, I haven't been sick, dog. I haven't had a common cold, a flu, or any of that. I'm saying like 4 or 5 years, some shit.
No.
I skate through, man. My whole house be sick. Like my wife was just coughing. I can hear her out there right now, man. The whole house get hit. I be walking through here like I'm like a broccoli
Teflon.
superhero or some shit. Yeah, bro. Like that plant based super. You know what I'm saying? Superman shit. Like when Popeye eat the spinach out of a can. That's real shit. You
He
gotta eat the
said
spinach
broccoli
and power up.
superhero.
So you saying I
Yeah.
ate some chicken that had a cold?
Yeah, you got a swine flu.
It weakens the immune system a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a tad bit. Just giving you a hard time, bro.
Yeah, this
Outside of the outside your weak ass immune system, man. Your weak being solid.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got a strong immune system, bro. Like I say, it happens to the best of us, bro. It's
Yeah, I
always
just fuck with
it's always with the change of the weather, man.
you.
But
Yeah.
they got me. They got me, son.
shit, it happens. I had this
The
cat
worst
at
be
work. Motherfucker, he came in the other day telling me about complaining about his daughter had pink eye. And then he called. He said, "Man, I don't know, man. It's just something going on with my eye." I
you
was
set
like,
it up.
"Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, don't bring your ass into work. You probably got the same shit your daughter got." And he told me, "So nah, I think it's just my allergies," and started coming up with all these other random shit. So he won't claim the pink eye.
The men be too tough to say they sick. How long it took you to say, yeah, I'm sick? I know you probably went through like the
this
coughing
this
season.
morning,
Like
this
right
morning
away.
when I got up, boy, I was drenched, body hot,
Mm.
aching. So I was like, yeah, your boy sick, man. Like flu game, Jordan, man. You know what I'm saying? That came through.
You better than me. I'm a whole bitch when I get sick. Like I can't do nothing. Like I'm gonna go get me some soup. I'm gonna curl up under the blankets. I'm calling off from life. Like forget work. Like I'm calling off from everything. Once I'm below the weather, cause can't
Oh
do it.
yeah. I want you to treat me like it's my fucking birthday too. Motherfucking cater to me, make me soup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Put a
all that.
blanket on me. Like, do you
Treat
ice?
me
Go
treat me
ahead.
like a pregnant woman, man.
Oh
Like
yeah.
you know how they treat pregnant women and shit. Like they going in the labor,
What
wheel me around in the wheelchair and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
women? That is like a thing that women be saying that dudes are. We be so dramatic when we get sick, man. Nobody like being sick because it's like you understand, like our body shuts down as a man, bro. Like it. That's a lot. That's a lot. We only so tough, you know what I'm saying? Like we could survive gunshot wounds. We could
Yeah.
jump from cliffs to cliffs,
Oh,
but
yeah.
we get sick, bro.
They don't want to hear
Yeah.
Our
none of that
body.
shit.
Nah, because we do so much. We do so much. We go so hard that when your body is telling you to shut it down, it's telling you to shut it down, man.
Shit, they'll
That's
tell
what
you
I think.
quick, boy. I can push a baby out of my coochie, nigga. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
I know, but it
I
ain't the
mean, me
same,
too
bro.
if I had to. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't putting that against me. I ain't got the opportunity. You
Whoa.
should.
You want to
I'm
tell us
just
something?
saying.
You want to go get
No, I'm
one of them
just
surgeries? You want to go to one of them surgeries?
no surgery. Not even gonna help you push a baby out. I'm just saying
You
you're not like
to get some,
stronger than me because you just was given that job.
inside out. You should get it flipped inside out.
Get filleted. But they got
Hey
some
man,
science.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can make it happen now. They
Here's the
can make it
thing, like
happen.
they get to carry the baby. We got to carry around this sperm, bro, every day, and that's a different type of pressure. Like we walking around with the life every day, just loaded in a gun and got to shoot it somewhere. They just walk around with eggs. Pressure's a little different. So shout out to the baby.
Them
pushers.
eggs slide out though.
Appreciate y'all.
Them eggs slide out every
You ever
month.
slid one out?
Huh?
No, I said them eggs slide out every month.
Oh, for sure. We're not gonna get into like
Anatomy.
because I'm gonna stink at that. I don't know what the hell I be talking about half the time when it pertains to that.
I'm just
but
saying, bro. I'm still a trooper. I try my hardest, but I be shutting down. I shut down after like noon today, man. I shut it down, bro. I was like, I couldn't carry on no more, man.
Do you isolate yourself?
Yeah, I do. I do. I ain't walk around with no mask on. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that.
Oh, we
I
know
got
that.
Y'all gonna get it too. You heard me?
No, you ain't walking
Y'all-
around with no
MAGA.
mask.
You
We go-
MAGA, you ain't wearing no mask, man.
Nah, I'm gonna see who
Hell no.
immune system the strongest in here. One team,
Yeah.
one fight.
Little natural selection.
Yeah. Gonna knock.
got
Hey, why you bullshit? That what COVID was. Natural selection.
Oh, for sure. Like implemented by the government.
it
You want me to get in my conspiracy bag? I got a 10 hat over here.
took some
Pull that
motherfuckers
bitch
out.
out.
It took some motherfuckers out. They was out of here, boy.
Shit, I seen your boy, man. Your boy pulled up in Atlanta at Chick Fil A serving
Yeah,
chicken
that's my-
sandwiches and shit.
That's my
Who
dog,
that?
bro.
Trump
Trump.
serving these niggas chicken in Atlanta.
Yeah, milkshakes. Yeah, that boy Trump walked in the restaurant on some real OG shit.
Say, oh, me?
On me, everything on me.
Chickens on me, niggas.
Everything on me, bro. Ain't nobody fucking with Trump. Oh man,
That's a good sentiment.
ice
I ain't
cream.
gonna lie to
Ice
you.
cream.
Like,
Did ice cream ever get anybody ice cream? Ice cream Joe ever got anybody ice cream?
if
He was
a
there.
man buy me ice cream, I'm
Yeah, I
squaring
don't
up
want
with
it,
him.
'cause,
Don't buy, you ever
you
buy
want
me
ice
ice cream, I'll shoot your
Telling
mama
you,
house
man.
up, boy. Don't ever do that.
Shout out to a real one. Trump a real one,
I
bro.
don't want
He's
your
a,
ice cream, cuz.
he's a real OG, bro. That boy came to Chick Fil A and served up everybody, man. Everybody got everything, bro. On him.
I mean, man, he just went and like just paid one of his donators.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure Chick Fil A donate to his campaign, so he just went and do
Man,
some.
it's
He
all
probably
love,
ain't pay
though.
for it.
Oh,
He
no.
might have didn't pay for it.
That's
If you
all
think
love,
about
though. Y'all just mad, bro. That's some real stuff. Real heroes do real things, bro.
What
Trump
shoes was he
2024.
wearing? Was he wearing his shoes?
He wasn't wearing them shit.
No,
Have
he
we ever
didn't.
seen- have we seen Trump in his own shoes?
No.
He ain't gotta wear them. He
broke
made
them
them.
out He broke
He
them
ain't gotta
out
wear 'em.
for the colors.
He about to make some Trump slides. He about to make
Like
some Trump
Copper.
slides.
Let's talk about OJ, man. Your background is wild. Rest in
Man.
peace, OJ. It's been like OJ's a polarizing guy. You know, it depends on what you believe in. Some people think he did the murder. OJ never really admitted to it. How they try to make it sound like he did in that book. But some people think he's guilty, but was found innocent in the court of law. And today, like the takes and the opinions post death kind of resemble that. They're a little mixed. Some people
Man.
sad, saying we lost a great one. One of the best running backs ever, top 5 in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's top 3 for me. Joe,
He's up there.
he ran off the field and on
What's
the
your
field.
3? What's your 3? Since you saying top 3?
Yeah, so
Oh.
you gotta count him out already.
Yeah, I ain't got him in my 3, bro. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Barry Sanders.
Uh-huh.
Damn man.
You gotta have sweetness.
Oh, yeah.
Who? Wild Payton. He in the top
You
5.
gotta have sweetness. No 3. You gotta have sweetness in the top 3, man.
Oh man.
Walt might be my GOAT.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
OJ didn't do it. Rob said.
OJ did that shit, boy.
He didn't do it, bro. He was
I don't
acquitted in the
know.
court of
I
law.
don't know.
He had a fair
All right,
trial.
we go ahead,
That
get
glove-
us in top 3 before we get to that.
Hold
was
on.
a-
The glove was smaller than the motherfucker, too. Like,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah,
Get into
if
your
it
3.
don't-
You know.
If you don't, Barry Sanders. I'm gonna go. It used to be Emmett, but Emmett personality as a human, bro. He just.
Oh, we talking about running the ball, man. You can't
Yeah.
take E-Man out of that, man. That's a Florida Gator and a Florida boy, man. Like, you gotta talk, like, relax.
Man.
I don't think you standing on
If you're
business.
taking coons out of all your top 5, I like to hear your basketball, your wide receiver
Okay,
shit.
I'm
So
gonna
I gotta
go.
hear
I'm
all
gonna
your
I'm gonna
shit.
go. I'm
Well,
gonna
you
go
gotta take
Barrett. I'm
OJ
gonna
out
go
of that
Emmett,
then.
and I'm gonna
Yeah,
take
how
OJ
LJ make it?
Yeah,
How
because
OJ make it?
killing it on the field, he killed it on the field and off the field. He killed it.
but
Well,
he's
he's King
definitely cooning.
Coon.
He
Nah, man,
definitely King
OJ.
Coon, bro.
He just OJ, bro. He not
Okay.
black. He just OJ.
Yeah.
I mean, no, that ain't gonna work. Not on this show. It's the Coach Uncut podcast. This ain't the
Man,
Coon Uncut
that
podcast.
man died a free man
OJ
though.
was a, I like shout out to OJ Freeman, one of the best running backs all time. But if you taking Emmitt Smith out of your top 5 for being a coon, like
I ain't say
Emmitt,
Emmett was a coon. I just say he got a nasty personality as a human in real life. But I'll leave him at number 2 and OJ number 3.
okay, interesting. I ain't gonna get into it all. Like it's not
The
a sports
juice
show,
man,
so we ain't
bro.
gonna go too deep. What was y'all thoughts of the day when it first hit? He died from cancer.
Bro, it fucked me
76
up.
years old.
It fucked
76
me
is
up,
a full
dog.
life.
It fucked me up. That's probably why I'm sick, because I subconsciously felt OJ, man.
You didn't drink OJ, is why you sick.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say it fucked me up.
It fucked the city. It definitely fucked the world up with this one, bro.
You think so?
Hell yeah, it's OJ.
Nah, I've been seeing all types of doggone.
It's beef out there.
Oh yeah.
They just hate OJ, man. 100 million people tuned in to see OJ acquitted, bro. That just tell you how powerful the juice man is, bro.
No, they ain't got shit to do with the juice man. They got shit to do with black people. Period. Juice man ain't had shit to do with that.
Do what? What did I miss?
He said, how many people tuned in?
100 million. 100 million.
They ain't had nothing to do with the juice man. That was because we was on the brink of that was right after the damn Rodney King riots. All that shit was just going on. Yeah, a lot of shit going on.
That was gonna happen regardless, dog. Like, that like made black people want to like take OJ's side, because we always, as a culture, knew he wasn't rocking with the culture like that. Like, people weren't really moving with OJ. OJ ain't have no black women in his roster. Like, he moved.
He did. His first wife. His first wife was black.
He cut that bitch off fast.
Yeah, he lived up to the stereotypical. Oh, he got some money, and then when they got a white woman, he lived up to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So the culture wasn't really rocking with OJ like that. For me as a kid, I never got to see OJ really play as a jick. We was babies and shit. But we got to see him run through airports. He was doing all the car commercials and shit like that. Like OJ
Naked
was
Gun, the Naked Gun movie.
Naked Gun. Like, he's an actor. Like, he was. People don't realize it now. Like, the youth don't realize how big of a star he was. Actor in Hollywood, he was big time. So when that shit happened, like, I think like people were going to tune in heavily because, bro, he was a NFL anchor. You know, on Sundays when you tuned in to football, OJ was one of those guys. Like we just said, in movies, commercials, he was one of them dudes. And
He could navigate the room, bro. He broke down barriers, and he could navigate the room, bro.
Yeah,
Telling you, he opened the door for a lot of cats, bro. OJ did.
He opened the door, but he also showed us like he really ain't for the culture too early. When like Jim Brown and Muhammad Ali was standing up for some real shit, and he was like opted out and like, ah, fuck that, I'm gonna go play. I'm gonna play regardless. So,
I mean, that's why I said we started taking them dudes out. Michael Jordan, at the height of a lot of our shit, was saying Republicans wear Jordans when they asked him about racism and shit. So, like, if we start taking like our greats and our goats out because of some of their political stands, like, we're gonna have an empty cupboard, bro. Because most of these dudes weren't about standing on no shit.
mm-hmm.
Jim Brown, shout out to Jim Brown, was a straight up gangster in a lot of
Kareem
fashions.
Abdul.
Yeah, Kareem Abdul. No, there's some gangsters out there now.
Yeah,
And they took some of the corporate bite on some of that. Like OJ not doing a lot of the stuff that we're talking about. That's the reason he was given the opportunities to do commercials and act and some of the other stuff he got into.
But it brought him to the mainstream. It brought a black face to the mainstream. I respect him for that.
Yeah, but what you do to get there don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you sold your soul.
We don't
to
know
get
that though. How we know he sold his soul though? How he know he just didn't be OJ? He transcended above that.
there. Because
we know
I think he also stated that he wanted to like stand up for some shit. That's how we know, because he mentioned later on that, hey, I wanted to be about some of this shit, but he didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, he came from. You got to look at his background, man. Came from the projects. grew up around pimps, hustlers. You know what I'm saying? He one of one to make it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was checking for the high school he went to in San Francisco. Nobody was checking for that. He was a kid out the projects, man. He put USC on the map. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give him that respect in those regards. Like he had a family to feed. So I don't think he sold out to the detriment of his people. I just think that at a time, like you say, some things that he could have stood on business for, but he also was in the light, got casted in major movies, like you think of Hurts. I always think of OJ when I think of Hurts. Him running through the parking
Mhm.
garage, sliding over cars and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I
No,
always
when I
think of
see
Hurts.
Broncos, I think of OJ.
That too. He
That too.
is Broncos are always synonymous. Like they just brought Ford Broncos back, and what do people think about OJ?
I mean,
You
if I
see
think about the
people
Buffalo Bills, I think about either him or Jim Kelly.
OJ,
But I think OJ first when I first think about Buffalo Bills.
yeah.
I think Thurman Thomas, Lawrence Taylor, probably top two that I think of.
Lawrence Taylor's up there. No, Lawrence Taylor's a Giant. So
No,
what are you talking about?
Giant. Yeah, my bad. Definitely
Same
Thurman
same
Thomas.
colors.
Darren Thomas, yeah. But he, I feel like him, he did have some dark demons about him. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's never a way for anybody. But I still think he did greatness on and off the field, uh, and he wasn't polarizing in the aspect of. I mean, you knew where he stood, and he stood on that the whole time. He didn't flip flop back and forth. He
Yeah,
didn't
I
go.
think just culturally, like for us, like in the era that he came up through, like there was like what civil rights, you had Vietnam, you had a
Mhm.
lot of shit that was going on that impacted the culture heavily, and we needed a voice, we needed rights, we needed somebody to stand up and for you to choose not to in that moment, I think it could come across as like all right, you choosing a dollar over some shit that can you know
But I,
be life changing
but I still
for a
feel
lot
like
of people.
he still made headway in areas because he paved the way for athletes. You know what I'm saying? To get casted in movies, to get major commercials, to get those broadcasting things.
But you
He,
know how we view Hollywood and that shit though.
yeah, that's true.
What do you mean?
Like for people who would sell their soul to get movies or get the
I wouldn't
main.
say so. So I don't think he cared enough. Like I say, you got to think about it, man. You take a kid that never had nothing, and you give him this opportunity because he look at it like this: where were they when I wasn't eating? You know what I'm saying? None of these
Yeah, I
people were
think.
putting food on my table.
Yeah, I think like all that responsibility, you know, is just like while we would want. Like I look for my favorite athletes to do that. Even when I was a kid, right? When things happen, or in my young adulthood, you would look to like some of these guys to see if they take a stance on it. And I applaud the dudes like Kyrie. Whenever LeBron took a stance when whatever may have happened with unarmed black people getting killed, protesting, whatever it may be. I appreciate all the athletes that do it, but like as I get older, you gotta, of course, you have your personal opinion about him, but you gotta separate because he's still great. It's
Oh
just
yeah.
we would have wanted and wished that he would have stood more on blackness and put himself out there and sacrifice as as Nova saying, like you sacrificing money when you do that. So, and he's saying it's like everybody's not gonna be up for that sacrifice, bro. And he may not be in a person for it's like being in a football huddle. Like everybody's not gonna be that rah leader. Everybody's not Tim Tebow. Everybody's not Tom Brady. Some quarterbacks are Kurt Warner and they lead a little bit differently, but OJ just was about OJ. Like when he said, "I'm not black, I'm OJ," he pretty much laid out who he was and what he was about, and he was about taking his stuff to a certain level, certain status, his personal, his family, his legacy, but it wasn't about blackness.
But
Yeah.
But when things turned for him, of course, black people, we were more. I don't even think we were standing up for OJ. We just didn't. We didn't fuck with the American justice system, and it was
Exactly.
more
That's what it
okay.
was.
If
Yeah.
somebody's black that's going through something, we keep getting treated unjustly, whether it's Rodney King or whatever else may be going on in LA at that time, or in Black America at that time. We were more against the system than anything. I don't think we was trying to hooray OJ at all.
Yeah, I
Do,
agree. And then when you look at like his story, his upbringing, like his family was from Louisiana, and they was on a farm, and they left Louisiana because of slavery and how like the racism, how thick it was down in the South. So they're like, all right, let's move out west. And then they move out west and they face a different type of racism type shit. And then, going through like the structure of that and also moving along like what you had watch riots. You had a whole lot of shit that was going on that kind of like
Right, right.
culturally we were like, damn, we need somebody to speak for us.
but could he been speaking in the closed doors? I mean,
No,
it's some
we
people.
know OJ
It's some.
wasn't. OJ
We
wasn't.
know. We don't know that. We don't know that to be true. Some people.
I mean,
Some
his
people.
counterparts in the era, and everybody from the era were like, it's very vocal about who was doing what in the community. It's okay if that he wasn't. Like, you know what I'm
Sometimes.
saying? Like,
Sometimes you don't have to be vocal about what you do. Some people move in silence behind closed doors. Maybe he was in the room with people and he was able to change their perception. You know what I'm saying, in a calm talking manner. Like,
well,
not everybody is vocal about what they do. It's a lot of great people. It's like
he
the
needed a
the
character witness, and nobody
But
came out and say OJ's giving
but
out turkeys, man. Like, no, he didn't murder her. There was a time where he did need a character witness, and nobody from the hood was like, yeah, he free in the projects, man. He really come through like Nino Brown and take care of us every Christmas.
no, they were like, man, we don't see OJ. He kicked Margaret to the curb, got that white woman. OJ ate
like
a belt.
you sometimes you don't hear about like heroes
That's
like
true.
the some people just move in silence like nobody would have ever known.
Jordan did a lot. Jordan did a lot in silence that you find out later, right? We hear
Yeah,
about what he didn't do and how he didn't speak up. But as we get older, we start finding out about philanthropy that he did, but just wasn't advertised.
yeah.
So you are right in a certain essence.
Like you wouldn't know like the owner of Little Caesars paid Rosa Parks rent and made sure she
I'm
was
still
straight.
eating that
You know what
shit.
I'm saying? Now them little popping things they got, them little puff things, them things fire, bro. You go
That's why
get.
you sick right now.
I ate the cheese ones. That's
From Little
vegetarian.
Caesar?
Yeah.
No, you
Thanks.
can't.
Boy, I ain't eating shit for Little Caesars. Boy, I don't care
Little
how.
Caesar,
What
they
they got
tell you.
calcium? Because they have calcasieu cheese.
No, Little Caesar tell you eat this shit right now in the parking lot, or it's gonna be terrible later.
Hell yeah. Hell
It's on the
yeah.
back
That's
of
why I
the
say
box.
hot and ready.
Yeah,
That's why I
yeah.
say hot and ready.
You gotta eat this now on the way out the door, sir. If not, that bitch gonna be cardboard in about an hour.
Yeah. But it's a lot of greats that like I say moved in silence. Maybe that's gonna come out later. Maybe people are scared to speak up and give that image because the image is so
No, they
negative,
didn't get that
OJ. So
shit.
no matter what good you say, they're gonna knock it down anyway because they're gonna say, "Oh, he's a murderer." You know, he was acquitted, man.
Y'all know I be down a conspiracy bag, and a lot of most conspiracy theorists don't think OJ did it. I know y'all don't be
I
trying
think
to
his
y'all don't
son.
be
I think
siding
his
with
son
me.
did it. I think his
Oh,
son did
I
it.
ain't finna get his son a murder charge. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Why would you
Let's go.
think? Why would you think a son?
because the knives that were used, if you look at some of the stuff that was out in detail, the
Mhm.
knives that were used were chef knives that were
What would be the
ordered
motive?
by the.
What would be the motive?
He hated his stepmom for probably taking money from him or holding money. You know what I'm saying? Because she had the bag. She had the OJ bag. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Probably
what
was just tired of it.
No.
Or she
OJ had
probably
the
owed him
duffel
some
bag.
dope. She probably owed him some money for dope.
I
'Cause,
don't know
let's
who.
not act like she was a saint. Let's not act like she wasn't a dope fiend. Nah, she wasn't the best character, and we want to sit up there
But
and
it
talk
don't,
about George Floyd.
it don't look like she was
Eh,
going broke as a dope fiend though. Like it don't look like she was short on money at all.
man, she was one of those rich crackheads.
Yeah, I think it's
You
interesting
put crack
just
on
watching.
everybody, boy.
Man, she was doing crack heroin, everything, bro. Let's not act like she was a saint walking around here.
I mean,
Yeah,
she got
man.
murdered, bro. Like she's definitely not like. like the person
Hey,
he coming at.
if
Yeah.
George Floyd, if we could talk about George Floyd and fentanyl, then we could talk about Nicole Simpson and crack and other drugs, heroin, all that other stuff.
I don't
It's
know
fair
if
game.
It's just apples and oranges. it's not.
It's
It's not
apples
the
and
same
apples.
thing. No, it's not apples and apples.
The
Man.
drug use led to her death.
Nobody's making Nicole Simpson a martyr or anything like that. We
No.
just
Yes,
talking
they are.
about. No, I don't think
Not
anybody did. But yeah, she did use a lot of people. Most people in LA are using drugs. The average person use drugs or got some type of vice. Everybody got some evils in their life a little bit. But I think it's interesting. Like one of the people that had posted in the conspiracy theories is like it's rarely that you see a murder case like this and nobody from her side was called to the stand. Like there's some people think there's people like it may have happened all on her camp and on her side, and they thought it was very interesting in that nobody, any of her friends, family, none of them was called to the stand.
Of course.
they knew what
don't
time it
wanna-
was. They're like, she shouldn't have been dating that nigga anyway. We told you about that big nose motherfuckers, and you still want to go out and do it. All right, this is what you get.
It was divorce, Troy. You talking about?
Oh shit. They were divorced, but I'm pretty sure like that was pretty like a common thing in their. I'm pretty sure they wasn't happy that she was dating him. Is what I'm trying to say. Like I don't think they was thrilled about her dating OJ because he also had a reputation.
Man, you crazy, man. You think this think about it. This rich NFL great come start dating her. You think her friends is like, don't date him, he's black. Hell no. That's the one to date.
Man, my thing is,
They were ecstatic when he was like when she from what I know, like watching like the movie that they put out, or like just, stuff that's out there about it. Like, yeah, at first shit was, how shit started off, then it got abusive, but at first I don't think nobody was worried about him being black. When you a millionaire and black, you're accepted into those circles with dating. She wasn't from no rich family or anything like that. But I think it's interesting, like post death, like watching all of these people when they die, even with Kevin Samuel, right? Like the size of it, these polarizing dudes, the size of it could be just, just as controversial as it was when they were living, is just as that when they pass. So it's just like, watching how their legacies play out, what history says about this person. Maybe 10 years from now, it's going to be totally different, But right now, it's kind of split. And I thought it would be more, I didn't know it would be like 50-50 like it is to me. To me, it's kind of even. Like, black people still putting out stats and talking about like he's the greatest running back. And I don't mind that because just like my take on Ike Turner or any of these dudes, like Ike Turner died and his reputation is just a woman beater. But when you go and look at the history of who he was, like he created rock and roll. Like he's the inventor of it. When you go Google it, and the average person don't know that about him. What we know about him is he's a woman beater. And I think like people are more complex than just, their downs and their lows in life. Like we all have our lows. Celebrities' lows are just advertised on television. We get to see it. But people are more complex than that. Like people do good, people do bad. And you get to see a little bit of both when they die. It's just sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just hear all the evils. But OJ's a little more mixed than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I think if you think about it, like in our lifetime, there's probably like three significant events that stand out as far as this culturally, where we like, got together on some shit. Um, definitely, one was, let me think. Definitely one was OJ. Then I would say the Barack Obama shit, and then Black Lives Matter. Probably like the three significant events where like culturally like we all kind of like
I think
got
it's
together.
more. It's so many more. Like if
There's so
we
many
really
more.
gotta take time, like Trayvon
I'm t-
Martin. Like there's a lot of them if we just take our time because
but
for us,
but the Trayvon Martin thing, like yeah, we collectively like got together, but did it like change like an outcome? Like the OJ Simpson, we got together and it changed the outcome of that case. Um,
No,
with
he just had some good lawyers.
that's
We were just
real.
captivated
Look how much money he
by
spent. Real shit.
Million Man
Million
March,
Man
shout out
March.
Tyson,
Yeah,
yeah.
And Million Man March was shot to Farrakhan, man, putting that shit together. That That shit was crazy, man. Super. I remember like as a jit, my dad and my uncles and my dad friends talking about that getting together and people trying to make it out to Washington to do that. Super impressive, man. That whole movement was dope as hell. I forgot about that one. It's a
Yeah.
lot if we sit down and think about it. Like I think there's more, but those are the ones that stick out the most off the top of my head, though.
hmm
I
Those are
think
some.
you're right.
Those are
Yeah.
some good ones. Those were some good ones. It was some catalysts that really united. Hell, we united during the rise, the Rodney King. Riding for Rodney
Well, that
King.
was around the
The
same time
injustice.
frame as
Yeah, same time.
That was
his
2 years.
shooting.
I think 2 years apart. It was still like on edge. I think that's why people
But them boys that got
I
off
think the
then.
were so
ruling,
focused.
the
Yeah.
ruling was around like the incident happened. I think 2 years. It was two
It
years
was in
apart. But I think
92.
the
92 it
ruling had to be
happened.
the ruling was close to the OJ thing though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it
The
was like,
Rodney
hey
King
man,
ruling.
you
Hey, them
you
boys
ready?
done got off on this. Y'all got to give us one. Oh,
If you take
Man,
OJ, boy,
we
they
ain't
was
do
ready,
shit.
man.
O-
The streets
OJ
was
had
ready,
a
bruh. The streets was ready. You know,
they was gonna test some shit up for sure.
oh yeah.
it's two places. I think two places in the United States that's always gonna pop off when it comes to some stuff. Oakland and LA. They gonna test some shit up. Oakland and LA.
I mean, that's where the Black Panther was originated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So
movement they stand on business out there in a lot of capacities, man.
Yeah,
they can
agree.
organize. They when they need to, they can well organize. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all remember the vibes of when that motherfucker OJ got off on that shit? Motherfucker whites. Oh my god. That's why I'm asking all the whites right now. Give us a little bit moment to
Agreed.
celebrate the life of brother Orenthal right now before y'all go ahead and start bashing them real quick. But man, y'all remember the vibes, man? White people, man, it was serious.
Man.
OJ got off on that shit.
I mean,
That-
it would have been reversed for us. I think like
Oh,
the media made it like such a race. Media is a part of that too. Like media puts a lot of propaganda out there, and it became this whole race thing. And that's why we celebrated like somebody being not guilty for a murder. And I do, like I said, it's just I don't know enough about it. I don't think we all know enough about like the real case. It was so much bad police work. It was just sloppy from go. So it's hard to say what's what. But
and
like
then you
the
had racist
division,
police officers. They
correct.
didn't make it no better. So
PD is just known for like
the
just
Rampart. That was around the time of the Rampart situation, like with those corrupt police officers at the Rampart Division, North Hollywood. It was LAPD didn't have a good rap. Still
yeah.
kind of don't.
all right, this is gonna be a quick show, man. Let's move on off the
Rest in peace,
hit it
OJ,
after that,
man.
Trey. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
rest in peace to like definitely rest in peace to OJ. Sleep up, man. I think it was dope the way he, kept good energy and good vibes on his way out. Like his good memories of him late in his life. 76 to me is a full life. To see him wrap up with Cameron, it is what it is. Show he did some good content. He just stayed active. Didn't try to keep that murder cloud over him. Kept talking about sports, moving around a little bit. And you think Chloe sad?
Oh yeah.
I,
I
I
mean, I
think
was
she
gonna bring.
devastated.
If you think about everything that the OJ brought, he brought us the Kardashians. He brought us
Mm-hmm.
the
Culture
Bronco.
icon. Yeah.
Brought us
Hertz
cutlery.
rental car,
Hertz rental car. Naked gun.
gloves. Brought us those gloves, isotoner gloves. Brought everything, man.
Gloves
Bruno
blue as hell,
Malley,
man.
Bruno Malley shoes.
Oh
No,
man.
nobody wasn't wearing no Bruno Malleys like that. I ain't
Man,
know
we
nothing
wouldn't
about no
even
Bruno.
if it wasn't for OJ, we wouldn't even be talking about the Kardashians right now.
Nope, not at all.
That's right. I mean, you gotta Kim Kardashian probably wouldn't. Ray J might not have hit that.
Nope.
Yeah, she would have been doggone making. Let me stop.
That
OJ
boy made
already
the
daddy.
405 freeway famous. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the busiest freeways in LA. He shut it down. Who you
Yeah.
know shut down the freeway? OJ.
Man, that
That's the
video of
man.
OJ riding that fucking Bronco down that freeway, boy, that
OJ
shit.
wasn't driving, man. OJ a player. OJ got hired fucking. I think it
Who's
was
Man,
his
I'm
first
just
time.
All I'm saying is, bro, if you ever been on the 405 in LA, bro, to shut
That shit
that
been
down,
Oh
to
yeah.
shut
yeah.
that down, bro, you literally shut down all of LA to shut down the 405. That's how major that highway is. And OJ did it. Got an escort to his house. Who else would do
Man,
something
they
like that,
played
man?
that shit in my closet. I think I was in 5th grade, bro. Like
Bruh. I
the
remember in the living
teacher
room
put
watching
that
that.
shit on TV. And it was I had a white teacher. She was devastated, man.
Oh
Every little
man.
black kid in that class was cheering. Go OJ.
You know what
OJ,
I'm
go.
saying? But the white tears, man, you can hear them motherfuckers from around the world. The white from
It's
when
not funny,
OJ
but
got,
it's funny, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It
I
ain't
got
funny, but
home cheering for OJ. I got home. I was like, is he still driving, mama?
I was sitting in the living room, bro, at home, bro, watching that, just glued to the TV, like, go, OJ, go.
Yeah,
Go, OJ.
like he broke on a sweep.
And right after that, I remember my daddy popping in
boy, that
the
boy had some
VHS
good
of
gas mileage in that Bronco too.
the
But
Naked Gun.
He did get some good gas, man. I was like, he got to run out, man. That shit.
It didn't, but nobody talk about how his homeboy rolled with him to the end, bro. That's a true, like,
That's a true friend.
that's a true rider, bro. That's a true rider. Like, you don't
I'm
find
gonna
many
be real
friends
with
like
you.
that, man.
it might have
If
been
I'm
him
in the
who did
Bronco with you and you killed a white woman, I am jumping out while that bitch rolling. Like,
Oh,
listen,
yeah.
yo, you killed a white woman, bro. Like, you didn't tell me that.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get out of here, oh.
I don't think he
They,
knew though. Cause like back then, there wasn't no
he knew.
social media. It wasn't no like he didn't get no
Nah,
alerts.
he believed
Nah, he
OJ
knew.
didn't do it, bro. He rolled with him to the end, bro. That's the definition
Even
of
if
a
I
real rider, bro.
even if I believe you didn't do it, it's a white woman, bro. They finna gun this thing. This is LAPD. They finna gun this car down is what I'm thinking.
But they couldn't kill OJ on national TV, bro. That would have been
Nigga,
devastating.
but he
Now,
seen what they did to Rodney King.
if OJ would have been
Right.
militant, they would have gunned him down. But
Yeah.
I mean,
If that
come
that
on.
was Jim Brown in that Bronco, they was gonna AK
They would have gunned him
47
down.
and saw it in half.
They'd have
for
Swiss
sure.
cheese that.
Yeah.
But it's OJ, man. They let that boy pull up to his house in Brentwood.
Shit ain't been the same since.
I ain't been the same since. I'm gonna take that ride this weekend, bro. I'm gonna cruise down the 405. Take that
You gonna
same.
rent
For
your
old time's
Bronco?
sake.
Yeah, go on cruise down the 405 this
I
weekend.
thought Bronco
bro.
as
Shout
like
out.
a company missed the opportunity today, right?
Oh yeah.
It's
Man,
like
they
some
did,
good
bro.
marketing. They could have got it. Kept it sensitive, I guess.
They should have
Caitlyn
just
coming
released a
out.
commercial.
Caitlyn coming out and like said good riddance and tag OJ. I thought that was wild. Somebody quote tweeted
That's
and
weak,
said,
bro.
said you up next, Mix Fire. I like to die.
Oh,
Yeah, Shim got some nerves.
I know.
OJ will beat her ass
That his.
before the
He
surgery.
just mad. He just mad that OJ smacked his old lady and had Chloe while
He
he was
definitely
with her.
smacked. Yeah.
That's all. I know Chloe devastated though. Her daddy gone.
OJ wouldn't be able to pull that off with a
Both
black
her
woman if
daddies.
he did murder.
Both her
her.
daddies gone.
Black woman would have got around OJ and shook him with that knife.
What
I
y'all
seen
think?
his feet work towards the end. He wasn't moving like that. Had bad knees. What's up?
What y'all think OJ got in the will for the funeral?
Drive slow in the Bronco. You think?
Did they ever sell that Bronco? I want to go buy
You think
it.
the funeral? You think the funeral drive be slow like already with the flashing lights? He about to like put all Broncos. That's what I would have did. I'd have put that in my.
Bro, that's what man.
Come
Bro, if
on,
I had
bro.
a Bronco, I should organize a Bronco ride down the 405, like a Bronco crew. All car
Yeah.
owners, Bronco owners, we shut down the 405 for OJ one
get
last
some
time.
white friends with.
Oh
that,
yeah.
man.
All y'all get like Trump Bibles, put them on the dash.
You know I'm gonna have my
Just in
Trump
case.
Bible on the dash with my Trump flag hanging out the back of it.
You don't think you should probably move to like a MAGA safe state? You like living in a blue state, or you think you should live in a red state? I want
Bro,
to
this
ask you
it's more MAGA people out here than believe it or not, bro.
that.
Yeah.
No, they deep everywhere, but I'm just
Bro,
saying
they-
you
nah,
in
they
a blue
deep.
state. You don't feel
They
like
deep.
a sellout living in a blue state? No.
Nah, when the tax time
Dang.
come, I feel it. When I
They-
gotta pay
they-
my taxes, I feel it. I'd be like,
Yeah.
goddamn blue state, bro. Boy, they tax you for everything out here, boy.
You can't wait. Yeah, can't wait to get them Trump tax dollars. Yeah, they different. they, they different out there for sure. They definitely out there though.
Bro, you know they tax you out here for rainwater runoff.
Oh no.
They tax you for that. So for rain running off your property, there's a tax for that. Insane, bro. Insane, bro. Property taxes in California extremely high, and they raise them every year, bro. It's like up to $15,000 the average now.
Nice.
All right, I got a question for y'all boys. What's y'all rules of engagement for women trips? I mean, your old lady say I'm going on a girls only trip. You allow that type of
Don't
shit in your life though?
don't do nothing I wouldn't do.
Oh shit, that's
Oh shit, you do a lot of shit. Like
Yeah,
I don't,
we don't-
No, I
you
don't.
left there.
we heard about the
I stay in the
Philippine
room.
trip.
Boy, I stay.
You
I
go to
bruh,
brothels, boy.
all my
The hell?
trips, all my. No, I
You
don't.
get 4-handed massages.
No, I don't. No,
Boy,
I
getting this
don't.
thing jerked from the back. Boy, we heard about you, man. I was just playing.
Hell
What's
nah.
up?
I when I go on trips, man, my trips revolve around food places, bro, and sightseeing. Like I say, man, I trust you enough to go on a
Commercial
woman's
break.
trip, bro. It. Look, what you do in the dark will come to light. I'm not finna stress. If you want to go on a woman's trip, I ain't gonna say nothing. Do
People say
you?
that, but that shit don't be true, man. All your shit from the
Nah.
dark came to light.
What? I don't do nothing in the dark. I don't do nothing in the dark. I don't do nothing. I know DJ ain't saying I'm lying.
You definitely
I know
lying.
DJ.
You asshole, boy.
DJ, you
Yeah.
might want to retract that, DJ.
That's on
Pepperoni
Facebook.
with the cheese.
Facebook comment.
Yeah, that's on Facebook. DJ, you might want to retract that.
Yeah, we
But
You ain't
But-
standing up. You ain't being a brothel lawyer for no reason. Like you standing up for that man in brothel court for a reason.
man, I had to go. I had to go rescue that dude. I had no
You
man
been
left
there, too.
behind. No man have left behind. I had to go negotiate. He tore up the brothel. He tore up the massage parlor because he tore up some dude booty hole. So I had to go get him up out of there.
Whoa. I
He
can't
did.
save a man that's moving like that. Like he gotta
Man,
go
it's
see
no,
that
it's,
on his
it's,
own.
it's no
If he-
Americans
if
left
he
behind.
die, he dies.
Nah. We official now on the same team. He on his own.
He look, bro. That was a long ride back to the ship, bro. That boy had his head down. I said, "Boy, you nasty."
You
bro.
being the booty hole
That's
referee
all
is
I
out of
said.
control. I know you're a
Bro, I can't-
referee, but you
I
can't
wouldn't have
step
moved it.
in.
No, I paid for the damages, man. We just got our compadre back home, and boy, he had to call his wife.
And man, he done dipped his stick in the
Booty
oil.
bandit.
I can't come pick you up, boy. Got
That
oil
boy
on
was
that
known as the
stick.
booty bandit around there, and you got beat up for it. But
Like,
no, I just believe.
Anywho, like, so like, let me ask you this. So you're not gonna ask who going on the trip? None of that. You just like, okay, just
No, she gonna
Yeah.
tell me. If you respect me, you gonna tell me. You gonna say, "Hey, me, Keisha, Lisa, Delisha, we all going
Delisha.
on a trip. We all going on a trip. Da da da." I don't be like, "Cool." I can't get mad. You know what
so
I'm
who
saying?
going on that trip matters or no?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna cap about that because
We
if you
talking
go,
now. Okay,
if you going with the freak off, Keisha, yeah.
Oh, she
you
tell
gonna
you
have
about the freak off?
see. Now we got
'Cause
some
you know-
rules of engagement.
you know your old lady tell you everything. If your old lady ain't gossiping with you, bro, then they ain't your old lady. If your old lady ain't telling you all the tea, bro,
Oh, she ain't telling you all the tea. You ain't gotta worry about that.
Yeah.
nah, man,
He ain't tell
man,
you all the tea.
your old lady
No
got to
way.
tell you all the tea, bro. If your old lady don't tell you all the fuck shit they friends do, bro,
You
get rid
asked
of
for
her.
it?
You can't trust.
You
no,
I know he
they
think he
volunteer.
getting all the shit. You not getting all the shit, bro.
Man,
You
they
think
telling
you
me
getting
all the
shit.
tea, bro.
You getting what she wants you to see.
Man.
For sure. To a certain extent, bro. You're not getting all the tea. Cause then her homegirl gonna look crazy. She can't let you know that they full fledged, like giving up threesomes and shit like that. She ain't even tell you all that.
Why not? Oh,
Baby,
Yeah,
Tisha
you
got
said,
a
why
whole
not?
train ran on her about 6 dudes. She gonna tell you that
Hey,
type of shit?
but speaking of
Hell
that,
no.
remember the anonymous
Not going on that trip.
the anonymous email we
Right.
got? The anonymous email we got about
Hold
that
on,
scenario.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. Let's get to
Okay,
that.
okay.
Trey, you got any girls only trip rules
Rules.
of engagement?
Hell yeah. Not hell. I said no. Because, first of all, like, I don't even, like, you ain't got no friends right now. So that shit just pop up out of the blue. Like, y'all want to, like, you got some friends out of the blue. Y'all want to go on a trip overseas. Hell no. Motherfucker, like, what these motherfuckers pop up out of? Like, right now,
So
like,
your
I
old lady
don't,
ain't got no friends, huh?
hell no.
But
Not
but
a
here's the
hell
thing.
no.
Why she can't go? Why she can't go?
No, because if it's a friend that he's never met, so you would let your girl, like if you never met and she say I'm going on a girls trip and it's some girls the women that you never met, you cool with that too?
I'll question it. I'll be like, why? But here's my thought. If I'm
But
worried
are you
about her,
cool with it,
if
nigga?
I
Answer yes or no. Are you
no,
cool
I'm
with?
not. No, I'm not cool with it. But if she's adamant about going, here's the thing I learned in life, bro. 2-time MVP, bro. Hey, if they gonna cheat, they gonna cheat, dog. Ain't nothing gonna stop it, bro. Whether they gonna
Yeah,
cheat
that's
in
for sure.
Jamaica
But
or they gonna cheat in your house or
she
down
gotta
the
do that
street,
shit
around the corner.
domestically. She damn sure gonna have to do it domestically. You ain't
Oh
finna
yeah.
be on vacation with a passport, drinking my ties and shit.
Oh no.
So can you go on man only trip?
I don't fuck with a lot of
Of,
niggas
of,
like that.
I mean, it's just gonna probably be just like my brother. I've been on men only trips, and it's usually just me and my brother, or if like another friend. But who I go on that trip, I'm pretty sure she gonna question that as well. If I'm going on a trip with a bunch of single dudes, I'm the only married guy, and like yeah, it might get some questions of like why you going on a trip with
I
them?
wouldn't
But
even. I ain't gonna even lie. Just out of respect for my old lady, bro. I'm gonna be like, nah. If all the dudes single, bro, I'm not setting myself up for that argument. I'm not gonna set my.
You
I'm
just
gonna be
not gonna
like,
tell them.
no, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna tell them, nah, bro. I want peace in my house. Look, 2-time MVP, bro. I've learned a lot from the 2 times. I was hard headed 2 times. I've recovered, and I know what to say and what not to do. That's just not something I'm gonna bring up to my old lady. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I'm going with Craig who's single, and she know he a
so
cute
so the
dog. He
so on her trip, like the
or
women being
DJ.
single matter. Like if it matters on your trip, it gotta matter on her trip as well,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, but like I say,
You just said
if
it
she
don't though.
no, if like I say, if she's adamant about going, then I got my recourse, right? I might have to just rethink this whole marriage, to be honest with you.
Oh, for sure.
Because if I'm responsible enough to not go on singles because I respect you enough to not even put you in that predicament where you stressing or worried, then why should you even fix your lips to ask me that?
But why you stressing the word?
No, I'm not stressing the word. Old me would have stressed the word. New me, I'm too gangster for that. I'm gonna say you want to go with your single friends? Cool.
Go,
Go
but
be
be done.
single. Go be single. Go be single.
Yeah, I'm
Because
with
I'm
that.
not gonna
Like
ask
my
you.
yeah, I'm with that type of vibes. Like I think like going on trips, uh, who you with matters in every
Mhm.
essence. Like if it's a bunch of single women, no, I don't like. I'm not gonna be comfortable with my old lady going on a trip with a bunch of women that ain't got no loyalty back at home. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just not the vibes and the environment you want to be in. You know what I'm saying? That's not an environment set up for success. You feel me?
Mhm.
I
At
think
all.
like married people should have married friends. You feel me? Like most of my friends that I'm hanging out with are dudes that got wives. Like especially if we hanging out, I got friends that are single, of course, but the ones that I hang around with and go out with, 9 times out of 10 are married dudes, and that's not me trying to choose like married dudes. It's just I think a common cloth, like common mindset. We won't even talk about both of us being married or like marriage in group settings. It's just we got things in common, so we kind of vibe and hang out in the same spaces. When it's time to go home, I think we can have the same type of idea. Like, yo, it's about time to like hit it, my dude. Like, it's late because we got families and shit. So, from my perspective, like I've had been out with like Stacks. Stacks will tell you quick when he was down here kicking it with me and working with me on a daily basis. Like, bro ain't finna hang out. That's a single friend that I got, but we're gonna be in a certain space, moving a certain way because I got a certain way that I'm gonna move. And when he go do some single shit, he's like, all right, bro, I'm gonna catch up with you tomorrow. And that's the vibes, like I'm gonna holler at you, but I don't wanna be out to 2, 3, 4 in the morning, bro. Not because she's watching over my shoulder. It's just like that's not the space that I'm in. I don't even,
Yeah,
it ain't got nothing to do with her. I don't want to be out there.
Yeah.
that's for sure. That's real. That's 100%. I agree with that, man. So again, if you fix your lips to ask me something like that, I've done something wrong because I wouldn't ask you that. And you feel emboldened to ask me that, then like I say, by all
What if
means,
it
go
what if it
do
was
you.
domestic?
What you mean? Like a brunch?
Still, yeah, I don't care. Like if you pop up to me out of the blue with some friends that I don't know of, or some singles trip with that's a flag for me. Like I'm definitely gonna be like, what the hell's going on?
Oh, one of the comments say, a real woman from Mr. Delisha. She said a real woman who's married can hang and go on trips with single women. And you can go be single with them. Absolutely.
No, I don't know. Everybody's definition of real is perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You
I think it goes back into
I'm
line
not
where, like,
controlling you.
I think the single people that you going on them trips with, I'm pretty sure that you're the person that you date know them people that you going on that trip with. If not, then I think that's where the red flag come in line. Like, I'm not gonna like say, okay, I'm cool with my old lady going on a trip with a bunch of single people that I don't fucking know. Like, like that's where, like, you know, you gotta, like, cause you wouldn't be
Okay.
comfortable with your man going on a trip with a bunch of single dudes, and like, you don't know none of these motherfuckers, and they just out there just doing, you know,
Turned up.
yeah,
Turned up
you
to the max. Throwing it back. Throwing it back. I just feel like it's a
I gotta switch
recipe.
cameras.
It's a recipe for disaster. That's what I feel. Going anytime you include, especially aggressive singles. There are some singles that's respectable that just might have got out of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? They doing some healing and they just want to go chill. They cooling. But then there's some singles, bro. They turned up, and I got homeboys that nah, bro. After 9 o'clock, bro, we ain't hanging out because you not about to
yeah.
have me hemmed up.
I I can see why she's. I think everything is in
She
stages too. Like if
she
like
says no one can make you do anything you don't want to, and that's absolutely that's true. But I mean, people went to Diddy parties and look what happened.
No,
you keep bringing up
influence
these
is a
Diddy
thing. You
parties.
just influence is just a thing, bro. Like
Yeah,
I've been in some like nobody has made
I
me
just don't like to be.
do anything, but I've been in some environments where it was just like a married men shouldn't be in. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't even got to be full fledged doing something. It's just certain environments married people shouldn't be in. You know, and if
Yeah,
it's single people going out, it's gonna be a certain type of vibe for the most part, and like the ratio in that room matters as well. You feel me?
yeah.
And then nobody's gonna control or make do anything. I'm like Nova, like hold on, I gotta switch cameras.
Now look 100%. Nobody's gonna make me do something I don't want to do. But here's the thing about me: I'm not gonna put myself in that room or in that environment to even be questioned about what happened, what was my part in it, anything like that. So I'm gonna remove myself from the whole situation so I don't have to explain anything.
See, I
I
think
didn't go.
yeah, for
I
me, I
don't
think
know.
like I'm not a two-time MVP. Like I haven't been divorced or anything like that. I think for me, like um, if you were to do something outside of the ordinary of like you know how we've been moving, then I think naturally like I'm going to question it, and then
Mhm.
like and then how your response on like me questioning that is pretty much like says a lot for me. Like like if you've been moving like and grooving like 19, 20 years into a relationship, and then you say out of the blue like I want to go on a singles trip with XYZ with people that I don't even know, then naturally I think anybody would just question like, yo, like where is this coming from? This is not like the same. Like you moving different. So I think motives and like how like I guess like how you guys been rocking throughout that relationship kind of matters. It's like if you guys had a relationship built on trust, and you've been seeing like nothing new has popped up as far as like you going out and doing these type of moves, then naturally like, all right, well, cool, go do your thing. But if it's something that's out of the ordinary, I think anybody would question a man or female. Like if it's
Yeah.
something like you doing something different than like you naturally move, and then you're like, nah, bro, like you moving different now, or nah, you know what I'm saying? That's where like the red flags and shit pop up when
It's
you
just
start
like
getting
bachelor
into it.
parties. I've turned down bachelor parties and didn't even bring them to my wife attention. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, I know it's finna go down in this bachelor party. You feel me? Could I go in that environment and be a decent human being? Yeah, but I'm not gonna put myself in that room just because
Yeah.
of that environment could just be disrespectful. I ain't gotta do shit, but I can put myself in a disrespectful environment. So from that standpoint, like I think certain situations it matters who's single, who's not, what's that event gonna be like. Is anybody gonna force me to touch an ass or do anything inappropriate? Nah, but I don't want to put myself in that room. 'Cause in that environment could be just be disrespectful.
Or you get a picture snap, and a picture can say 1,000 words, man. A picture
Been
can
there,
say
done that.
1,000 words, bro.
Nah, for
And
sure.
that's why I say I'd rather just not even be in the environment. So it ain't even you get a bad angle on the picture. You be reaching for the ketchup bottle, and it look like you trying to smack old girl on the booty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, happens
I'm
all the
good,
time.
bro. True story.
How many ketchup bottles you been reaching for?
One, bro. One my buy. So, like I say, it all depends on who she going to on the woman's trip with, what questions I'm gonna raise, and if I disagree with the audience that she's gonna be in, the companies that she's keeping, and she's adamant about going, then like I said, I got some reevaluation to do in my life because I'm not controlling. I'm not gonna control you.
Facts.
I'm not
Facts.
gonna control you. So you drew that line in the sand, and all I could do is do what I got to do.
I think it all just depends on the terms of the relationship, how you guys rock and move. Like if you guys have a relationship where y'all are loose like that, then y'all can go and do
Loose.
intermingle and do whatever
That's a
you want
bad
to do.
word.
But
That's,
you know what I
that's a
mean, though. Like you know what I'm saying. Like if y'all got a
No, we just
relationship,
asking each other. So
yeah.
like, if you listening and you got your own terms and conditions to your relationship, then we
hit
ain't
us in
telling
the
you to
let
change
us
your.
know.
We ain't telling you
Let
to
us
change your
know.
life and nothing. We just talking amongst us and like what we would, rules of engagement amongst ourselves, like how we view certain things.
I
I was
just
just
think
curious.
it's it honestly it boils down to the respect and what you and your significant other have communicated. Cause that business should already been clear a
Oh,
long time ago.
you can go grab all the ketchup bottles you want to, huh?
Nah, I don't. That's why I say I don't put myself in that environment to where anything could get misconstrued, a photo, anything. If I know I got some rambunctious homeboys, I'm not gonna be with them. I'm not going on no trips with them. That's just I gotta come
I'm
home to
like,
this.
bro, I just saw you doggone defend the doggone. You was a lawyer for the doggone transvestite. Um,
Oh what?
the,
Oh, that's I had to go get him. I had to save him. He had to come back to America, bro. So that's different. That was my job. I had to go save him. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta save myself too. Shit, I don't want no problems in my household, bro. I'm not finna ask my old lady, hey, can I go on a singles trip? Can I go on a trip with my single homeboys? Nah. Now if I go with my partners that's married and she know them, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? And like we've been me, Red Eyes, my boy on H dot. We went to Vegas for our boy
y'all
T
tore it
birthday.
down.
No, bro, we sat in the house. We got an Airbnb with a pool, bro. We sat in the house, cooked chicken wings, sat around a table, talk, sip, drink,
Just
laugh,
vibing out. For the most part,
just
we just be,
vibed
we
out.
be
Yeah,
vibing. We just be vibing.
yeah. We
No
ain't
doubt.
entertain no women, nothing, bro.
No doubt. Just be vibing. What we got? We got an email from
Yeah.
somebody, right? Let's get
Oh
into that.
yeah. Let's get into that,
I got
man.
the whole
So
email.
yeah, so we got a non. They want to remain anonymous, so hit us up, and they drop this email in the inbox, and it's
Email
y'all
or
ready?
call us. We take calls too, and we'll play your call on here if you want to call. But let me go ahead and get the banner going, man. Before he get this, read this email. If you want to engage with us via voicemail, give us a call at 404-939-5189. Leave us your thoughts, opinions, takes, or anything you may want us to chime in on. What's up, Nova?
Okay.
What you got, my guy?
So okay, here goes. I'm enjoying the show. I have a few questions I would like answered on the show and a situation I would like to get the guys' feedback on. Question one: what makes guys insecure when the woman is the breadwinner? Question two: what would be the idea non-relationship arrangement? Trips, gifts, sex. And then they gave us a situation that happened. So they said her and the homegirls are having a discussion of a girls' night out, and the topic came up about the roles changing in the woman soliciting man. So Leah
I got
thinks
ADHD. We gotta do these bitches in like one at a time.
I was
I
just
don't.
thinking the same thing. Like,
I
damn,
done
I done
forgot the first
forgot,
question.
motherfucking, like, bro. You
No,
know
we're
how
gonna go back.
when they
We're
do
gonna go
back
back. I'm
to
just
this.
gonna read it. I'm
Okay.
just gonna read it for the
Okay.
guests. I'm just
Yes,
gonna
sir.
read it for the guests. Um, they said so. Leah thinks she should be able to call up a guy. They do whatever. When they are done, she should be able to leave his money on the dresser. He can fix her a sandwich and let himself
Okay.
out.
Yeah,
Jai and K, Jai and K thought it was funny initially. Hold up, what the hell? And Jai and Ja refused to pay a man for sex. Fast forward, yesterday, Ja decided to try the method aforementioned. She reached out to this
You just
guy
said
and
anonymous and you giving out names. What the hell going on?
no, they put the names in here. They put the names in here. The
They want
names
you to
are
say them,
anonymous.
though. I'm pretty
These
sure the
anonymous
email
names.
name was in.
Oh, these anonymous names. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
these are made up names. She said she reached out to this guy and offered him $25 for him to give her some head. He declined.
$25.
Yeah,
She
he
tried
declined.
though.
Hold on, he declined because he always
He had
paid her
a
$200.
Hold on, let me finish.
He always paid her $200. So she kind of offered. She said, "I'll give you $40 and a 43-inch TV." After learning that the TV at his house recently broke, he declined again and agreed to come perform for food. So he said, "I just do it for food." Once he was done and was leaving, he attempted to grab the TV. She made him put it back. So the question is, what would the going rate be if the tables were turned? If $40 is the rate for women, I'm thinking it should be the same for men.
So you gotta
In
read
what
shit back
situation
one
is this
time. You gotta read
acceptable?
all this shit again, bro. By the time we get back to this,
Hey,
you
what's the
gotta read it
likelihood of?
again.
Yeah,
Now I'm
read
gonna
all-
paraphrase it. I'm
Let's
gonna
go
paraphrase
one
it.
by one.
So question one: what make guys insecure when the woman is breadwinner?
I
What
have
makes
no
a guy
idea.
insecure?
I've never been in that scenario. I've met women that and dated a little bit, but wasn't insecure at all. But I've never been in a relationship with a woman that's breadwinner and having to have that type of insecurity. But I couldn't fathom, man. Like I wish I would run into a breadwinner and I'm out here hunting, right? You know what I'm saying? She got a Benz and duffel bag deep into the six figures. Like, man, like I'm still dropping this off in your drawers, regardless. At the end of the night, I'm gonna be a man. I'm an alpha when I walk in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a king, so I ain't worried about no
It's-
shit like that. So a dude, I couldn't say why. I've never been in that scenario.
I would say
to know how I
why.
feel.
I would say why. I would say a control issue. That dude lacks. He doesn't have a strong father figure, and he lacks control. He wants complete control of you, and he don't feel like he can control you because he doesn't have the means to control you because you can buy any and everything you want, and he can't. He don't feel like he can
Don't gas him
satisfy.
like that. I don't know. You probably gassed him up a little
Nah,
bit on that one.
it's a lot of dudes that's insecure because I work around a lot of high earning women, and the dudes they bring around it be exactly that they want to control them in these aspects, so they end up being single.
So you don't think
Yeah, I think
so you think the women want to control the dude? Is what you're saying?
No, I think the dudes want to control them, but they can't. How can you like? All right, if you got a fucked up mentality, how can you guide this woman uh if she already got the bag, right?
Let me ask you
What are you
this.
gonna do for her?
Let me pose this to you though. You don't think anybody that makes more money may have a little bit ego, male or female?
Oh, absolutely.
So you don't think if
Absolutely.
she has an inflated ego because she makes more that she may
Oh, she
treat him a
will.
little?
She will.
So
'Cause-
it's a
'cause
two-way street then. It ain't
he just don't want to get kicked out the house.
no,
That's
but
what it
it's
is.
like what we're saying, but it's a two-way street there. You're saying that a dude, then she can't be with a guy either. If she can't be, regular degular and treat him like a man because she has more money, then they both can't. She can't be with a guy that makes less than her as well if she can't act appropriately. You feel me? Like if she can't, if her ego is inflated because she makes more than the man, they both have a I can't date up or date down. Like neither one of them could date up or down. You feel me?
Yeah, I think at some point you got to take like wages out of the equation and kind of like bring things back to like like true natural. Like, all right, why am I into this person? Like, what about this person makes me feel like I want to give my all to them. They want to give their all to me. Like at some point you got to take the money out of it and bring things to its true essence of love. I think when you start to say, okay, um just because I make more than you, you have to do what I say, or
But
just
some people already go with that predisposition, like, oh, she make more than me, so
this one
because you
thing,
got an ulterior motive. You got an ulterior motive.
like from my perspective, like I've been with my wife and she made more than me coming into our relationship, and I never looked at it as a you make more than me, so you make the
Yeah.
decisions, or I make more than you, so I make this decision. It's always been based on like we both are in this shit together for each
Yeah.
other. It wasn't nothing about like who makes the most. It was about like we better each other in life and let's bring more life onto this earth. It wasn't about like, all right, what I bring to the table, you bring to the table. If you don't equate to, if you don't have this XYZ, then I can't fuck with you, or if you can't get in line with what I have. I
And
think
that's the
we
real. That's the real. You just spit some
I
real
think
shit right there.
it could be more subtle though, right? I think like it don't have to be yo, you fall in line with what I got going on. I think some of the ego could be subtle things. It could be small things. It don't have to be as brash. For
But
like somebody to have the ego, male or female. Like if I make more than you, like here's the thing, because I'm just gonna be like all the way of being with it. Like it's hard to like even these women that say they want a guy to pay 100% of everything. That shit coming with a price. That man, you think that man, if that man paying all the bills, that like he's not gonna have an ego and be and move a little bit differently around that house? Like society and life tells us nine times out of ten he is. So I think like it's kind of just like on some natural life society stuff, bro. And I think even like I tell my daughter when dating a man, of course you want like to pursue people that are just as ambitious as you, but like you got to be careful with wanting a guy to pay for everything because that comes with some other strings
some
attached
control.
sometimes. Yeah, it
Some
comes with some
control.
control. Like
Yeah.
in a lot of instances, and I think that's like it just becomes a natural thing. So you got to be able to hold and carry your own weight in every scenario. And I'm with you as well. Like it's got to be founded on love. Like you want relationships to be based around that. But the question she's asking, just from a like a general standpoint, why do men feel some insecurities when dating a woman
That
that
ain't a
may make
man.
that make more than you know what I'm saying? You say? I'm sorry.
I
What's that?
say I say he ain't a man. To me,
Yeah, yeah, dating.
if your old lady being a breadwinner makes you feel insecure, bro, you ain't to me you ain't a man. It doesn't matter what we bring into this house. It's what we are. We
What I'm
both got the
saying is
same goal.
what I'm saying is like she has to check herself too. Like,
Yeah.
am I exuding ego because I make more money than him? Like of course he may feel some type of way, but I think I always revert back to self. Like if a person is acting a certain way around me, I always try to ask myself, am I exhibiting something that make them act like that, right? So in a woman's standpoint, to the young lady that's asking this question is like, yo, I make more than this dude. Am I exuding, giving off that energy, that big clit energy of, like choosing his appetizer and shit like that?
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I I think this goes back to what I was trying to say is about like it's not always business. Like I don't think like you can't equate like marriage to business because like business there's no emotions involved. Like
Hmm.
business, like you
Yeah, some
always
people
say,
do have emotions involved in
but
business.
we
Yeah.
always say, okay, it's not personal, it's business. Why do we
Personal and
say that?
emotions is different. Personal is
Because we
different than
separate the
emotional.
two, right?
You
But you
need to separate the emotions when you're making business decisions
and you should
because
separate the personal as well. But I don't know, like how, like if marriage went business, you won't have to sign a contract.
it is marriage is definitely business. Relationships are business. And I feel like if you treat them like business, I think you'll move better because when you're doing
Love
a if
isn't
you
business, but marriage is. Like it's two different things.
But how
when
do
you
you intertwine the two, love and marriage? If it's
I mean, hopefully you're getting married because you're in love, but that's not always the case. Like there's a stat out there that that arranged marriages last longer than love, so called I'm getting married for love marriages. Like the actual business arrangements of marriages, when it's actually done, that like the stats around the world say those last longer. It is business, but I don't think love is business, but the institution of marriage, from getting married and getting divorced and everything in between, is business, man.
for sure. So move on to the second question. Um, what would be the ideal non-relationship arrangement? Trips, gift, or sex? So basically, not in
say
a
it again,
relationship.
what would
What
be the idea?
what would be the ideal non-relationship arrangement? Trips, gifts, or sex?
Oh, trips for me.
So if y'all just getting booty together, uh, what would be the idea? What would you want to receive as your payment? If you just
Oh.
if you
Trip.
just her,
I got a
her-
sugar
her-
mama. I got a
Yeah,
sugar mama type.
yeah.
shit. Okay.
But she wants sugar though. She hits you up. What's the arrangement? What you want to receive? I want trips. Take me on a trip.
You gonna get flued out
Flew me out, baby. Flew me out.
like a bad bitch, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fly me out the country.
My
Give me
daughter
get my passport stamp. Yeah.
Leave your glass boot strap in foreign
Man.
country.
Man, she gonna be
What?
pissed off. Fly your ass
Middle
out
of the
for 2.5 minutes.
2.5.
2.5 minutes.
Repeatedly
Wow.
though. Repeatedly.
Oh, you gonna run it back? You can bring the honey pack.
Yeah,
with
run
you.
it back. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Run it back.
Travel with that honey pack.
Run
You
it-
gotta travel.
I outside the country, you get 6 minutes. Inside the domestic,
okay.
2.5.
Bringing 2 honey packs.
6 minutes outside the country, 2.5 in the country. So your choice.
I don't know if you could. That shit may be contraband, like the honey packs. Like
They shit ain't gonna hit.
No,
right.
they sell them over there.
they sell them over there. Oh shit, you know,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, they got street vendors.
Man, he got foreign
Hey,
stock.
I don't trust them street vendors. They be selling fake Cuban cigars. They might have the fake honey.
Nah,
Shit,
fly me out though.
You said trips,
Money or what?
gifts.
Oh, gifts.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm down for experiences, man. I'm not really a gift guy, so like,
Yeah.
you trying to go somewhere?
I can
yeah,
buy
fly me.
myself.
I'm with Nova. Fly me out, babe.
fly
I'm
me
with
out.
that.
You know what I'm
That type of
saying?
shit.
I want to take that picture on the balcony and you come up behind me holding me while I'm on the balcony. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Take
you
me
let
there.
anybody
I
come
want to
up?
get on a cruise and do the Titanic. Stay on the front of the bow and do that type of shit with you. Yeah, that flu beating your ass, boy. That's
Yeah.
Rona. That got a little kick to it.
Yeah, that bitch had a little twerk.
That shit.
But
Had
I
the
would.
nos on
What
it,
you
didn't
what
it?
you want, Trey? What you want?
I said from the gate trips.
Boy had a switch
Trips.
on that car.
So we are trips. You get that trip.
You getting us virtually sick with that.
You get trip
That
sex.
Smith and Wesson kick.
You get trip sex. If you want regular, man, I want trips and sex for non-relationship arrangements.
I mean, they got to intertwine. They got to be
Yeah,
synonymous.
fly me
right?
out. Fly me out, baby.
I'm
Fly
pretty
me
sure
out.
she gonna
They-
fly you out for nothing.
Sugar mamas is flying out. You had a chick fly you out before?
Yeah, I got flued out before.
You got flew out before? Where you
What
went?
they flew you to? He don't want to talk.
That boy looked like he was talking to the feds when we asked that shit. Then that boy like,
me out.
cut.
Cut.
Is this live?
Cut the tape. Cut the
Cut the
tape.
tape.
Shout
Shout out to being
Like,
flew
I
out.
be damn these niggas ass be this on live.
All right,
Been
so
flew out before. That's dope.
So moving on to the situation. What are your thoughts on that? She called the buddy over
Yeah.
for sex. She offered him 25 initially. He declined. He said, "Cause I give you 200 every time." So she's like, "All right, bet. I'm gonna give you $40 and a 43-inch TV to come over."
a 43-inch TV. Like,
Who the hell got a
I
43
know
inch?
that shit like Kawasaki TV or some shit. It's some wild brand.
RCA.
Who got you got
Honda.
the 3 inch?
It's an Asian company that don't normally make TVs and some shit.
Boy, you got
But-
a 40
but-
inch. I don't say no 43. Don't even add the extra 3 to this shit. Nigga, you got a
3
40 inch.
inches.
Inches matter.
43.
Inches, but she did it
When you-
because
I
she
remember
she
though, cuz something's off.
hold on. She did it
Something is
because his
wrong
TV
here.
his TV was broke at his
Yeah,
house,
it
so she
was.
did it. So she did it for that purpose. See, she was that's a thoughtful gift. His TV broke. Here's $40 and a 43-inch, and you get to give me head. That's what she was saying.
Hold on,
She
hold on one
offered
second.
25.
Y'all for 25. Hold on one second.
Lord, I
Yeah.
come to you as humbly as I know how. But the vagina you gave women to multiply and be fruitful, they down here selling it, Lord, and I don't know what you want me to do.
Hey, man. But so
I should about a Hyundai.
he said no because I give you 200. She said, all right, bet. I'm gonna give you 40 and a 43-inch TV because your TV broke. So I'm gonna help you out. He declined it and said, I just want some food. And then he got there.
Ooh, you a real thought, bro.
Yeah, I say that's what I'm
That
like.
boy a real thought. Like,
so-
what kind
so-
of thought behavior?
Ho-
for
Yeah, I mean, what kind
food?
of food he talking about? He went to Costco with
Bro,
it.
that's bird behavior, bro. Like performing tasks for food is bird behavior. This is what
Yeah.
we criticize the women for.
And
Go
then
ahead.
she said once he was done,
Oh,
he
shit.
attempted
Once
to
he was
grab the
done.
TV. He attempted to grab the TV and she made him put it back because she said, no, You didn't want the 40 in the TV. You said cook food.
Oh, she probably can't cook.
Standing on business. Nigga.
Yeah, he wasn't standing on business at
But she
all.
probably could cook though. Like, what she cooked some bullshit, and you like, man, come on, bro. Like, I can't. Nigga, give me the 40.
First of all, like you tried dog the $25. Like his, and she said that was for some brain.
Yeah, for some head.
His shit
For
must
some
be
head.
whack for $40. Like for her to offer the 40 like a dude, like it's hilarious. For him to be
So-
negotiating a 43-inch TV and the $25 and end up doing it for like food, like this guy don't have no self-respect, man.
So now
City
the
Boys has
question.
lost one here. What's up?
So now the question. She
The head
says,
might not be that good though.
"What would be the going rate at the tables return? If $40 is the rate for women, I'm thinking it should be the same for men." She's like,
Well,
"Is it
you-
not acceptable?"
No, that
What's-
$40 work on these streets, boy. That look bad, boy. Go ahead.
So what's your going rate for head?
And you making me be a prostitute on the show, like I don't appreciate that. But it's gonna be expensive, man. Especially like first of all, it's not really like you just can't be offering them services everywhere. Like I don't know what type of games they playing, but like hygiene's a motherfucker, bro. And I can't just be offering them service. I maybe have to do like a quality control type inspection before I even give you a price type.
But
shit.
I'm sure they got a history.
That's
If she
it.
know that his TV broken, I'm pretty sure they got a history.
yeah.
So say
a little
you
history,
just
I'm already
assuming.
doing it. I'm already
Yeah.
Now I gotta pay. I mean, at that point,
She just
I
want the
might
head.
already-
She like don't want no sex. She just want the head and you to leave after.
I mean, it's good.
I'm not doing that, dog. I'm not. There's no price on me. Just you really got to come out. $40 ain't. You
Yeah.
don't have to get
I
in the
mean,
racks. For me,
Yeah, I know
just
my worth. Yeah.
come eat a box and go home. Like that's crazy.
So how much you charging? How much you charging for your head only?
It's like when you go to the restaurant and they have like market price on the fish and shit. That's how my shit gonna be. Depending on how I'm feeling, dog.
So 45.
Hell no.
The market price in the city, 45.
$500. We starting at $500. We already food, man. We
Oh
fooling
yeah,
around
give me
already.
$500 for the head. Like,
But
you gotta think about it. Like, you
I gotta
just
go
said-
home. I ain't getting off. I ain't getting
Yeah,
my
just
rocks
for the
off.
head only.
It's a service call.
You just about to go down there and do your little tornado tongue and then just bounce for $25, nigga, and a 43-inch.
No, she said 40. She said 40 and the 43, and you ain't got no TV at your house. So now you done came
I
up.
don't give a damn, nigga. I can watch my phone. I can watch
43
Netflix.
inches. You might as well watch your phone.
Yeah.
We put
Yeah,
that shit
and
up
then-
in the laundry room.
Well, what price? What's your price, no?
Where you put
What's
a
my
43
price?
Can't put
You
that shit
gotta
in
fly
your
me out
room
for
or the
something
living
like that.
room. That shit going in the kitchen, 43 inches, man. Put that shit above the fridge. The hell about doing
Hide
43
that
inches?
motherfucker, yeah.
So okay,
That shit in the car. What do you mean?
but with this type of arrangement,
Dash. That's your Trump Bob.
the reason this arrangement is made is because the girl don't want no feelings, right? She just want to get off and she wants you to leave.
You gonna feel
So-
something after I finish?
No, what's the likelihood of feelings getting involved with this type of arrangement? Do you think like
She's
if
already involved.
Let me show you
if she-
something.
Oh my, yeah.
After the magic I pull off, like yeah, there's gonna be some feelings involved. Whether you the $40
are you shooting
spend or
for
not.
are you shooting for feelings or are you not?
I'm shooting
What-
for a job well done.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm shooting. Like, I'm not shooting for the 43-inch TV and $25.
You're not
Trying to
shooting
get
for
a
that.
tip. Yeah, Trey trying to get some gratuity.
Oh yeah.
What's the tip like then?
Nigga, I want your
you-
life insurance.
So okay, so you get called over for some head
This guy.
and she pay your fee. What's
Mm-hmm.
included in your fee for head? Do you wipe them up
Bro, I ain't
after?
got
You get a
no
warm
break, bro.
towel.
I'm not no hooker, bro. I don't know what the services is. You just act like you can't get deep into this. Now we gotta put together a whole blueprint.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out his menu on how he want to.
Are you offering a la carte? Like head only this many minutes?
I'll offer you some jokes.
That's it.
You know, some
hey.
Netflix and chill. Like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it could be some other things you want to companionship. Y'all motherfuckers be lonely. Y'all want attention. I laugh at you little shitty work jokes, all that type of shit.
So that's included in the service.
Yeah. Like I pretend that you're funny. You know what I'm saying? Or hug
What
you.
if what if they
Pretend
want
care
you to
about
make
the
them a
shit you're not
sandwich? What if they want you to make them a sandwich
Ain't
before
no
you
chef.
leave?
What
I'm
the
not
fuck?
against that, depending on what what the pocket's looking like. I'm not against making you a
Okay.
sandwich.
So is that extra? Would that be like when you checking out in the cart? Would it be like plus like
Yeah, it's
$25?
It's like when you get the Marshalls and they got all the shit in the aisle. They get you last minute before you get some random gummy
Yeah.
bears and lotion and socks and shit like that.
Yeah, it depends on your credit score.
Okay. So 500,
Yeah,
your
so
going rate for head, just a head call.
So
What is yours,
gotta
bro?
be 700 up.
We didn't get yours. What's your rates?
He said he
Oh,
doing
what's
it
my
for
rate?
brisket.
It's gonna be I
Pro
say
bono?
about
Yeah, he doing it for a
Nah.
pork sandwich.
a pork chop sandwich. A pork chop sandwich. No pro. But there are some scenarios where pro bono is authorized.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
Rihanna, that's pro bono. I do
I
some
would
pro
pay.
bono.
What do you mean? Kind of
Rihanna.
backstage pass is this? I'm signing up, baby. All right, whatever.
That's pro
Go
bono
ahead.
work. That's pro bono work. If Rihanna called, that's
I'm there
she.
ASAP.
I take care of everything.
Okay. You take care of everything. Rihanna called and said, "Hey, I need you to come through with your pro bono work." She slide down the drawers and it's just full of
Bushes.
cottage cheese.
Whoa,
What
man.
you?
What kind of
Whoa,
shit you
whoa.
on?
What kind of what? Why would she have cottage cheese in the?
What is show going?
Just say it's
I'm trying to see
bushy.
what your pro bono
If it's
look like.
bushy, if she got cottage cheese coming out of there, I'm gone. I'm out of there.
I'm
out of there. She better hope I sign the NDA because I'm gonna go sell this to TMZ.
Some states.
Because I'm offended. You pulled down this and you had leakage. Man, I'm going to TMZ, bro. That's disrespect. Now she pulled down and had a bush. Then I'm going. I've been in the jungle before.
We know.
I'm not turning that down.
You've been in the Philippines.
Not on Riri.
Little hair never scared nobody, man.
No.
Not on Riri, baby. I'm be spitting later.
But them be the ones that got the diseases, though.
What kind of you did research on?
Man,
this?
damn, Trey just
got
to ruin everything, man.
The disease is
just
high up in the hairs.
You know his algorithm. You know his algorithm be full of shit, man.
Man, I'm telling
disease
you,
is
man.
sex.
Look it up, man. The hairs carry germs.
Oh, for sure, but it ain't. They ain't what the
goddamn,
disease is having. That disease is happening in the poking and pulling and the ejaculations and whatnot. We getting a little graphic on this show. We apologize. This is a family show. We
I know,
apologize.
man.
She just hiding the herpes.
Yeah, oh man, here we go, bro. Just ruin it for everybody, Trey. Can I just live in fantasy land, Trey? You gotta come. You give us Mike Tyson in underwear, boxing with thongs on. What else he give us? I'm surprised you ain't have OJ riding the 6'4" Impala down the freeway.
No, I told you, I gave you my OJ.
Sipping on gin and juice.
You want to defend that one. You was like, hey man, look, man, he ain't no coon.
Yeah, but my price for the head probably about $700 because I got 5, so $700. But with that, it comes a lot of services. You get a hot, warm towel, get wiped off.
That's polite service.
You get a cup. You get a cup of water.
Well, learned a lot in
I bring you
age.
a couple.
Sound like lifetime.
Yeah, I give you a
Fitness.
couple. I give you a cup of water. And some other stuff. So yeah, it's a good service. Full service.
You ever had like? Let me shut up. I was about to go somewhere. I can't go there right now. Things are good around here.
All right. So we at the 1 hour 30, man. You know,
Rain going crazy over here.
I hear it. But I'm feeling it right now. So
Y'all ready to
we
wrap
had
it
a
up?
good show. Oh yeah,
we out of here, man. Good show, man. Flu game for my guy, man. Flu game, bro.
Oh yeah.
We back at it Sunday. Make sure y'all pull up and hang out with us. It's the Coach Uncut podcast. We appreciate all the engagement. Send us emails. Send us voicemails. Again, that voicemail is 404-939-5189. Go subscribe to us on YouTube. If you don't have a YouTube account, make one for your fellas, man. We appreciate that, all that support.
And you can play back the show on Apple Podcasts. Anywhere you can listen to podcasts, you can play the show back on. Look up Culture Uncut Podcast. We're on every platform there is. If you're just sitting in the car and you want to jam out, go listen to us on every platform that you listen to your typical podcast on. We're there. All right, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Google, Tidal, all.
We're more handsome on YouTube though. So
yeah, you get to see. You get to see my flu game face.
So you can listen to the show in your Bronco. You know, you can listen to the show while you in the kitchen chopping up some vegetables or whatnot.
Or you on the way over to your call, the service call. You can listen to it. Hey, don't accept those $40, fellas. Don't cheap yourself.
Don't accept a 43-inch TV. That's what you're doing.
Oh, so you got
man.
qualms not with the $40. You got qualms with the 43-inch TV.
Yeah, the TV disrespectful. Like I know it's a bullshit TV at 43 inches, dog. Like what? Who is making inches at 3? You ever bought an odd-inch TV?
No, that big gotta be 50, 60, 70.
I guess 65, 55,
Yeah.
but
Would you
3
do it
is
for a
just
65-inch TV if your TV broke?
Bro, TVs are cheap nowadays, bro. You go
Yeah.
get one of them, like you get a TV for $500. Like
Why you think Best Buy out of business?
they're going out of business. Like not yet, Trey. You're a little ahead of your curve.
I know. You know his algorithm. He already seen it.
They there.
Hey, we out of here, man. Peace, love, and blessings. See y'all on Sundays. The Coach Uncut podcast.